Hello, friends. Happy Thursday. Well, I guess actually happy Friday now. I hope you all had a great time in community meeting this morning. We are going to take a look at the exit ticket problem from yesterday, and I'm going to try to give us some new tips and tricks. Okay, we're going to be doing this all in Nearpod, and my hope today is that when you guys are working on this later, we're doing everything in Nearpod. So I'm going to put our exit ticket in Nearpod so we're always practicing the same way. So I'm going to try to factor this expression right here, which means I'm going to break it down into two factors. So in order to do that, like I said the other day, with a normal number like just 10, for example, I could say 5 times 2. That would be factored. But with this, since I have two terms put together in an expression now, they're subtracted from each other, I've got 32xy minus 12x. Now I have to do things a little differently. So I need to find the factors of each first so that I can identify which factors they share. To start with, I'm going to go ahead and factor 32. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the factors of 32. I'm going to go down the side and do my numbers first. And I'm going to, oops, you can't see it. There we go. I'm going to stop right there. Now I'm going to go through each number and I'm going to put into my calculator 32 divided by 1. You might be like, how did she know she was doing that? Here's my main number, 32. Here's my first factor, 1. And I want to know what times 1 would give me 32. The way to do that is to work backwards. Start with 32, divide it by 1, and find the other number. So 32 divided by 1 is 32. 32 divided by 2 is 16. 32 divided by 3, that gives me a decimal. I'm not going to delete it. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm just going to put a little line to show me that that one doesn't work. Okay, 32 divided by 4 is 8. 32 is not divisible by 5. 32 is not divisible by 6. 32 is not divisible by 7. And I'm at 8. So since I'm at 8, I know that I'm done. I'm going to put little lines through the rest of these to show me. The reason I know I'm done at 8, by the way, is because I have an 8 up here already. So it wouldn't really make sense to put 8 again. Okay, so now I'm done with 32. Now I'm going to go ahead to my other number, which is 12. Okay, so wait, I don't like the way this looks. There we go. So now I'm going to make a new text box. And in this new text box, I'm going to factor 12. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put 12, and I'm going to do the same thing with my 1 through 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to divide again. 12 divided by 1, 12. 12 divided by 2 is 6. 12 divided by 3 is 4. And guess what? I'm at repeats. So I can stop there. I'm not erasing. I'm not deleting. I'm leaving those factors there. I'm just kind of putting lines to show that those don't work. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to figure out which one is the greatest factor that they both share. And I can see that they both have a 2. I can see that they both have a 1. But the greatest factor that they both share is a 4. Okay, so now I'm going to write my new expression, but I'm going to write it using the factors. So instead of 32, I'm going to put 4 times 8, and then I also have times x times y. And then that's minus, because there's a minus sign in the middle, minus, I'm replacing 12 with what I highlighted there, 3 times 4, and that also has an x. We can't forget those variables. Those are really important. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to figure out, what do these both have in common? What is the greatest common factor between both of them? Well, they both have a 4, and they both have an x. Notice I'm going across the minus sign. So that's what I can take out. I can take out, and so I'm going to put over here a 4 and an x. And then inside, I'm going to go on one side of the minus sign at a time. Here I have an 8 and a y that are left. And on the other side, just a 3. And what this is basically telling me is I could multiply 4x times 8y and 4x times 3, and I would get back my original expression. Bada bing, bada boom.